Hey everybody, welcome back to Fish Den 365. I'm your host, Den Haring, and one of the things that I like to do the best is to find new innovative ways to catch fish, to catch bass specifically. Whether that's changing a bait, modifying it some way, a new method of presentation, some different kind of rig, whatever that is that helps me catch more fish in the pressured waters that I fish, that's what I really like to do. And I think it's one of the things that most of my channel subscribers and watchers like the best as well. And so today I want to show you another presentation that I recently experimented with and was just blown away with the results. Now I haven't fished this yet for fish. I only put it down underwater with the camera to see what it looks like, and we're going to show you that in a few minutes. It's really something. I think you're going to be impressed with this presentation. I think it might be one of the best things I've come up with, and I've come up with a lot of things over the years. This one, nobody's fishing it, nobody's ever done it before that I know of, and I really think it's going to catch me a lot of fish, and I'm looking forward to bringing those videos to you as the season progresses. But what it is I'm taking this new core tackle Scamper rig. It's just a hook with a weight that is along part of the shank of that hook, and it's fluted so that the bait, once you put the bait on the hook, and it's an open hook, it's meant to be sticking out of the bait. Once you put it on, it's not coming off. It just stays on there really well because of the way the hook is designed with the weight, and that fluted edge allows the bait to just stay on there real well. So I was throwing this on a fluke. That's what this thing was designed to do. My last video, you saw, if you watched that video, and if you didn't see it, you might want to watch it here. I showed a fluke in a couple different ways. We showed the Super Fluke and the Super Fluke Junior. We fished it on the Scamper rig, just showed it underwater with a camera. And we also tried it out with the Ozark rig and made a comparison. Well, I also, that same day, did a little experiment with the Scamper rig and this bait. This is the Jean LaRue Biffle Bug. It's now made by Yum. I think they may have changed the name of it, but I'm not sure what it's called. But you can still get this bait from Yum. It's the same bait. But I took a Biffle Bug and I cut the legs off. There are two legs that have the little paddle on the end that create vibration and motion in the water. But I took that off. And the reason why I did is because I like this profile. If I fish it this way, vertically, it looks like a bait fish profile. And this could be a bluegill in this color. If I had a gray or silver colored one, it would look like a shad. And if I fish it this way, flat, well then it has another profile, a little bit of a different profile. It might look like some kind of invertebrate underwater, or maybe some type of scooting invertebrate, or even a crayfish type creature. But that looks good too. And what we did in this video was I rigged it two ways. I rigged it vertically, and I'll show you how I did that right now. I just put the hook right through the top of the bait, bring it down, and I'm going to come out right at the side of the bait, right where the seam is. It's really important to get that perfectly straight where the seam is, and then I'm just going to pull it in so that the weight is completely in the bait. So that's how it'll look once you have it rigged. It's just right on the side, the seam of the bait, so that when you're retrieving it, this thing is vertical. And so now we're going to take you to the water and show you what this looks like at regular speed, and then we're going to show you in slow motion, half speed, what this bait looks like. And what I want you to notice is how fluid the bait looks under the water. You know, if you watch fish in an aquarium, whether it's minnows or bluegill or whatever they are, you know, they're very fluid in their swimming motion, and when they turn, they can curl their bodies. You're going to see this bait imitating that action very well when it's rigged like this. And you could fish this fast like a jerk bait and make it dart and change direction. You can also just fish it slow and let it glide around. It looks good no matter how you fish it. I think you'll notice that while you're watching the underwater footage. Now I'm going to pull this hook back out and show you the other way that I rigged it. I'm just going to turn it and have it come out the middle of the bait. So that it's coming out flat with the bait like that. So now, when we show you this underwater, we'll show you at regular speed and half speed as well. The bait has a little bit more of a gliding motion, but it still has a lot of fluidity in how it moves, and it also has this side-to-side action, this kind of swimming, almost like a hunting swimming action as it's going down and as you're moving it around. I'm not sure which way is better. I like rigging it both ways. I like rigging it through the top and through the middle. So I hope you thought that was, you know, really something. When I see it underwater, I get excited because it's just how it looks. And like I said, I like rigging it both ways. I think I would use, if the fish were active and chasing, I'd probably go with the vertical mode and move that along faster. But this could also be really good if the fish are in a little bit more of a negative mood, fishing it slowly more along the bottom, that kind of thing. I can't wait to experiment with both on the water. Looking forward to throwing the bait. In case you're wondering, I'm using a 2/0 hook with this, with a 1/16 ounce weight. 1/16 ounce 2/0 hook. I have not tried any other size or weights of the hook. I can do that down the road, but I just love the way this thing looks just as it is. And I hope you do too. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to try the Scamper rig on. You know, I'm curious about tubes and some other baits. Let me know if there's any ideas that you have and what you thought of this, action underwater, and whether or not you think it'll catch bass. I sure do. And if you want to see that video on the flukes, where I rigged the Scamper rig with a fluke and along with an Ozark rig, take a look at this one right here. Until next time, be safe out there. I hope to see you on the water, and as always, may God bless your fishing endeavors.